literature and science research, I was surprised to read, to find what I found. It really validated something in me that I have my way, and this is a really good one, and my way is my best way. So in science, in psychology research, they were looking for the problem in eating, right? Many people experience problem and difficulties with their eating or food, and so they wanted to understand this problem. And what science is doing is taking a lot of people into research, and they look for the common theme around all the people, across all people, and to understand the characteristics of the problem. But the price of that is, while you seek the common denominator across all people, you cancel their individuality. You cancel their uniqueness. And surprisingly, while seeking for the problem in science, they didn't find it. They were looking for the factors for eating problem development, and they didn't find it. So I'll bring you now a few quotes from research. One is Kuhlman. She's a psychoanalyst. She did a research on eating problems, and I will read you what she said. Eating problems affect as many men as women, have been both breastfed and bottle-fed as infants. They have achieved outstanding academic from every socioeconomic group, race, creed, and color. The dots are just to summarize the quote, but she puts a lot of factors. And this is recent research. Another research talks about genetic and environmental factors which are unknown. Most obesity researchers will tell you that we really don't know why obesity occurs. And the study of development of eating problems would be a matter of illuminating cause and effect. We know now that all of this is false. I really like the last quote because he's telling us that even the model of cause and effect, to go with this model of linearly cause and effect, to go with it and research eating problems, doesn't fit. There's something different that is going on here. So we want to reorient, not to look for the causes or the problem. We want to orient to something else. And as I said before, it's the solution. I will read now a quote by Gendlin. The solution to a problem or a troubled situation cannot come from rearranging the parts of the situation. It can come from outside of it. So looking for factors and causes and combinations of factors will not get us further. We need to go outside of it, like we said, outside of this box. So what we do outside of the box? Now, this is from the process model from Gendlin's philosophy. It would be foolish for me to decide the direction in which a solution to a problem must lie before I solve it. Now, if you know the bunny and the duck picture, that once you don't see both of them, you can see once the duck or the bunny. So there's something more than logical here before I solve it. how can I advance? Like I'm solving it, and then I have a direction. But I'm still in the problem. So how can I already solve the problem and then continue? Something is more than logical here, and this is something we will experience now. Our body, as Jenin is saying, can do something incredible, and it can show us what would it feel like if we already had a solution, even before reality changed. Our body can show us already what would it feel like. And from this feeling, from this experience, we can come out to the world and already behave our experience. We have already the direction for it. So as you're seated, we will take a minute or so to take in everything I said. And I will invite you to sense. So take a moment to ground in the chair again, in the back support. Taking a breath. If you have a lot of thoughts, it's okay.